In football, there are matches decided by performance, there are matches decided by numbers, and there are matches decided by one player who decides to appear at the moment everyone is waiting for. And that was almost the title of the Ivory Coast and Norway match in the round of 32 of the World Cup. A match that started with great balance and ended with a historic qualification for Norway. But the road to qualification was much harder than the final result suggests. Before the match started, the expectations were very close. Ivory Coast entered the game with confidence after a good journey in the group stage, while Norway was dreaming of writing a new page in its World Cup history. And with Erling Haaland leading the attack, it was clear that the Norwegians believed they had the weapon capable of deciding any match, no matter how difficult it was. With the first whistle, the match started with a fast rhythm. Ivory Coast tried to impose its personality from the beginning, while Norway relied on organization and calmness. And as time passed, the numbers started leaning toward the Ivorian national team. Possession reached 52%, and the number of shots reached 14 attempts, compared to only 9 for Norway. Ivory Coast also earned 14 corners in total, compared to only 3 for the Norwegians. All the numbers were saying that the Orange team was the more active side offensively. But despite Ivory Coast's advantage, Norway was more dangerous in transitions. The European team was calmer in building attacks and finished the match with 481 passes and 89% passing accuracy, compared to 375 passes and 86% accuracy for Ivory Coast. And that was a clear sign that Norway did not need many chances to hurt its opponent. The first half was largely balanced, but Norway started exploiting spaces better. And as the minutes passed, the danger of Antonio Nusa appeared, the player who was a constant source of trouble for the Ivorian defense. And in one organized attack, Norway managed to reach the net through Nusa, who scored the opening goal and brought the Norwegian team one big step closer to qualification. The goal completely changed the shape of the match. Ivory Coast became required to attack more, while Norway became relatively comfortable while leading. However, the African team did not give up. On the contrary, it started pressing with greater strength. The corners kept coming, the attacks increased, and the fans felt that the equalizer was only a matter of time. With the start of the second half, the pace increased even more. Ivory Coast entered with a clear intention to return to the match by any means. The chances started increasing, and the pressure continued on the Norwegian defense. And every passing minute was bringing the match closer to an explosion moment. And at the time when Norway started believing it was capable of maintaining the lead, a very important name appeared. Amad Diallo came on as a substitute and completely changed the shape of the match. The player was active, fast, and trying to make a difference with every ball. And in the 74th minute came the moment the Ivorian fans had been waiting for. Amad took advantage of the opportunity and scored the equalizer. Suddenly the score became 1-1, and suddenly the match returned to the starting point. After the equalizer, the atmosphere changed completely. Ivory Coast started believing it was capable of stealing qualification. The fans raised their voices, the players pushed forward, and Norway for the first time in the match looked nervous because the team was very close to winning and suddenly found itself forced to start again. Amad's goal was not just an equalizer. The goal was a complete return to the match, because at that moment, the Ivorian national team felt that all the effort made throughout the game was starting to pay off. And if we look at the numbers, we will understand why. Ivory Coast reached 14 shots in the match and earned a full 14 corners, which is a huge number in a knockout match, meaning the team was constantly attacking, trying from every angle and attempting to break the Norwegian defense in any way. And that is why, after Ahmad's goal, the Ivorian fans truly started believing that qualification was close, and the match started to lean psychologically toward the African team. And in those exact moments, it was clear that Norway started feeling the danger, because the team had been leading for a long time, then suddenly lost the advantage of the score and lost the calmness it had been playing with. And the strange thing is that most people in the stadium at that time felt that the next goal was closer to Ivory Coast than Norway, because the pressure was continuing, the momentum was there, and the fans were living their best moments of the match. But here appeared one of the most important lessons in football. Not every team that is better for 10 minutes wins, and not every team that attacks more qualifies. Sometimes the entire match is decided in only one moment. But here the real difference appeared. Big teams need a big player in moments of crisis. And Norway had Erling Haaland, the player who entered the tournament under huge pressure because he is the team's biggest star. And everyone was waiting for him to decide the big matches. And as the match entered the final quarter of an hour, spaces started appearing more. Ivory Coast pushed forward, searching for the winning goal, but every step forward was leaving spaces behind, and Norway was waiting for the right moment. And in the 86th minute came the moment that changed everything. The ball reached Haaland, and the Norwegian striker did what he always does. He used the opportunity in the best possible way and scored the winning goal, 2-1 for Norway. And here the celebrations exploded in the Norwegian stands because everyone knew the value of this goal. The shock was huge for the Ivory Coast players because the team worked hard throughout the match, created more chances, earned more corners, and shot more. But in the end, it found itself behind once again. Despite that, the attempts continued until the last moment. The team refused to give up and tried to come back again, but the time was not enough. And when Haaland scored, it was clear that the shock was massive, not only for the fans, but even for the Ivory Coast players themselves, because they saw the match starting to lean in their favor, and they felt that the second goal was closer to them. But in football, a few seconds are enough to turn all calculations upside down. And that is exactly what happened. One attack, one chance, one touch. Suddenly the score became 2-1. And suddenly all the dreams that were built after Ahmad's goal were threatened with collapse. And that is the difference between having a world-class striker and having only a good striker. Because Haaland doesn't need 10 chances. Sometimes one chance is enough. And that is what made Norway hold on to qualification until the end. And with the final whistle, Norway entered history. Because it was not just an ordinary victory, it was Norway's first knockout win in World Cup history. A moment the Norwegian fans had waited for many years, and it finally came under the leadership of a new generation led by Erling Haaland. And if we only look at the statistics, someone might be surprised by the result. Ivory Coast had slightly more possession, took more shots, and earned a full 14 corners. But football does not always reward the team that attacks more. Sometimes it rewards the team that is more effective. And Norway was the perfect example of that in this match. And in reality, if there were players who came out as heroes from this match, they would be Amad Diallo and Erling Haaland. Amad, because he came on as a substitute and completely changed the shape of the match and scored a goal that brought life back to a team that was close to elimination. And Haaland, because he carried the pressure of the hardest moment and scored the goal that wrote history for Norway. And for many years, the Norwegian fans will remember that Norway's first knockout win in the World Cup came with Erling Haaland's signature. In the end, Ivory Coast left the tournament knowing that it had delivered a very respectable performance. But in knockout matches, there is no room for regret. As for Norway, it celebrated a historic qualification. But it knows that the next challenge will be much harder because in the round of 16, the appointment will be with Brazil. A clash between a team living its best historical moments and a team dreaming of the sixth star. And after what Haaland did against Ivory Coast, Brazil will surely know that the task will never be easy.